Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here, and I'm back with another toy review. This time we're going to do some Star Wars, and I found these guys in a box, and I'm like, I got to get these out. I haven't had these out since I moved, and it is C-3PO, and if you've got C-3PO, you need, of course, R2-D2. Hey, look, the dog likes them. Yeah, so these guys are pretty cool. This is actually the second set I had of these particular figures. They are, a few years old. They come from two different lines. We'll talk about 3PO first, then we'll talk about R2. And C-3PO, this particular 3PO figure is probably, of all the small figures, this is my favorite sculpt because it looks like C-3PO. I mean, the detail on this guy is awesome. He's very thin, he's spindly, it's very articulated. The head is on a ball joint, so you can move it back and forth if you want. Arms go up and down. Unfortunately, that's all they do. That's like this standard thing with a 3PO figure with these arms. The chest, however, this is really cool. The chest is on a joint as well, so it does do some rotating, which is very cool. The legs also do some slight rotation like this. So that's kind of nice, and of course they go up and down, and then his knees move like that. So all in all, pretty good, and it's actually as articulated as the character in the movies, because he had horrible articulation in the films. But what I like about this, obviously he's got the gold paint chrome on here, but the detail in the wiring, I love that. You can see more of it back here. That's something that was missing from many versions of Star Wars C-3PO toys. And, you know, just the detail of the figure itself with all the panels and everything, the back piece, I mean, it just looks really nice. And the head, and that's probably my favorite part, is the headpiece on this one, because it looks like the C-3PO mold. Before, they just all looked off. For some reason, they didn't look right. This one does. And this one, it's hard to see, but this shin piece is silver, while the rest of it is gold. And it's not showing up very well on here. And that's really cool. You can see kind of on the knee joints, this has got a gold knee joint, that has a silver knee joint, kind of shows up a little better. The light's just really reflecting, that silver's picking everything up. But yeah, I always thought that was really cool because, I mean, that's the way he looked like in Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. So, and I believe this particular figure came from the trilogy set. He was on an Empire Strikes Back card from the 2006. This is a 2006 sculpt. I'm not sure, because he comes with a base. I had to have got this guy in 2010 because he came with this base, and that's a 2010 base. And it's nice that he comes with the base because, well, frankly, he needs it to stand up. So he stands on his little base right here, and it says Star Wars on it, which is really cool, really nice. So I always have him sitting up on there. But yeah, I love this figure. I mean, this is probably one of the best. And of course, this has been reissued a few times. They've put this out a few times. This particular mold, I think, comes with the Ewok chair. And I think they made some modifications for the breakaway version of this, for putting him in the backpack for Chewbacca. So this figure, and it's good because this is a very good mold. I haven't seen them make a mold as good as this. I'd like to see them issue TC-14, the silver protocol droid from Phantom Menace. I'd like to see them issue that character out with it. So yeah, just really nice. He's got the yellow eyes. He's got the little dot on the back of his head. Very cool, very smooth. I love all the different little panels on him. And of course, he's very shiny. So very cool figure. I'm going to put him on his base here. And then take a look at his counterpart, R2-D2. So here's R2. And this R2, this is a 2005 R2. And I had this one a little bit longer, and I had this particular version of 3PO. This comes from the I believe it's the Attack of the Clones. What this figure actually, because this one's also been reissued many times. He's on these little tri-mounts, and this is the one that you push the button, and he makes noises. He makes... So he makes a few different noises, and it randomly kind of goes through. His little feet can come upward. Unfortunately, this does not retract because of the electronics in it, but it is articulated there, and there. Unfortunately, his head does not rotate, which is a downfall of this figure. It is a heavy figure because of the batteries and the electronics in it. It is a relatively heavy and thick figure. It is well detailed. It looks very good. It looks exactly like the film. Just everything looks just right. Looks really good. Aren't there supposed to be paint back here though? I don't think that's right. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I don't think he's straight white in the back. But yeah, he's got the little hydraulics. Everything is painted up right there. Looks really good, and of course, he makes noises. You can't go wrong with it. And yeah, this has probably been one of the more popular ones. They've reissued this multiple times. There's, I believe this is in a Return of the Jedi trilogy box. In fact, at the Kroger grocery store right now, they have this toy in one of the Star Wars lines. So yeah, you're going to see this all over the place. He's pretty cool. It's my favorite one because it makes the sounds. I always thought that was kind of neat. I'd like a 3PO one that does that, so maybe someday we'll get that. But the way I display these guys, literally, you're going to have 3PO raise his arm up just a little bit and set R2-D2 next to him. Of course, actually it might be better if you set it like this, and then you can put him just underneath so that he's there. So you got R2-D2 and C-3PO. Or you can have him on this side, sitting with him, and spin 3PO around this way. So, depending on how you want to do it, how you want to set him up, there they are, your two favorite robots, oh no, from space, that fall on the ground. Oh no. So there we have it, R2-D2 and C-3PO. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future.